Shay Say King, and I'm back, well, Shalonda, okay? And I'm back with another video. So, um, all right. So I'm just like, trying to go ahead. Oh no. Oh, I probably, hold on. Yeah, because I looked at the shirt and I'm like, okay, that's gone, but it's not. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right. All right. That'll do. All right. So, so I said, okay, let me tone it down a little bit. I feel like that's the energy. Gratitude. Okay. All right. Gratitude. I'm feeling like, again, okay, I felt that. All right. Something about letting God handle all things above me. You did? All right. So I guess I put my claws away for a minute because I've already expressed what it is. I don't want to have to keep talking about it. People know what they did. You know you're not going to get away with it. People know that they should be making something right. And that's just it. We got compassion sitting right here at the front of the deck. And we got this energy of the Nine of Wands. Anybody wondering why somebody might be in this kind of standoffish energy or wounded warrior energy? It's because of that. All right. And that's just it. So, again, like I said, I just told myself today, anything that want to walk away, let it be. On top of that, unless somebody do some shit that's off the chart, I ain't even mentioning nothing. They on the wall. It's there. I know who's who and what's what, to a certain extent. And that's just it. So that's what I'm feeling like right now. All right. It's time for me to focus on other things. All right. Not that I wasn't before, but I just like to talk about the narrative of things. Like I said earlier, it's nothing personal. It's talking about the narrative. I like to think about mass mental things. Whether it's something that's unjust, that's happening to a masses of people, or, you know, whatever, something that may be corrupt or corrupting the minds. Again, that's why it's my platform here, right here on YouTube, to talk about what I want to talk about. Again, and that's just it. All right. So again, it's October 17th, and I wanted to go ahead and read this little portion of this text right here and just pull some cards on it, okay? Because we know that the tarot is in the Torah, and the Torah is in the tarot. Again, this is not your mama's Bible study because, excuse me, we know that his story sometimes lies, so we tend to tell hers, okay? And that's just it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Again, thanks a lot for coming back to the platform. Don't forget to comment, rate, meaning like or dislike. Mm. And subscribe if you like. All right. I don't push the narrative too much, right? But I guess these are ways that you can support the channel. Okay. So, like I said, I don't plan on harnessing or trying to harvest your energy. All right. But I'm just like for people to know whether it's going to hurt me or not. I just like people to know that that's kind of like something about what that is. If you feel weird about something, after subscribing to somebody's channel or something like this. Okay. Because when you're subscribing to something, you're subscribing to their energy or allowing them to, latch on to yours. So, all right. So we have October 17th. Okay. It says read Mark 9 through 10. So this is something that somebody could do after this or whatever, if you'd like to read the Bible or not. I may do it or not. It depends on what comes up. Okay. So again, it's saying chapter 9. Now, this is, like I said, a bicentennial Bible here. Okay. It's like the presidents and stuff like this. Okay. So the presidents are in here. All right. This is Grant. We have Hayes in here. That's funny because I was just thinking about that name or that President Hayes. I ain't even, what's this? Chester Arthur, James Garfield. Now, this is an older book, so Obama and them is not in here. Yeah, I think Jimmy, who is it? The last one that's in here. Jimmy Carter is the last one in here. But I like this one because it has, like, even though you can't really read it. Ooh. Okay, now you can. A little bit more. So, again, this one has the, what is this? The unanimous. Wait, hold on. That's, no, it don't say, no, unanimous. Okay, Declaration of the 13 United States. I've never, oh, so it's not just the Declaration, it's the unanimous one. Okay. Probably the same thing, but. Yeah, so it has some letters in here, all kind of stuff like this, okay? The Christian foundation of our nation. Leaders of the American liberty. Okay, so y'all, you see what I'm saying? Okay, that's what this book is, okay? So again, we're going to go ahead and read this. It says, chapter 9, 14 through 29 records the story of Jesus and the father of the boy with the dumb spirit. Now, I just had a song come on my Pandora said, rock your baby. Okay. So I don't know if this is like, I be afraid to move forward with the attachments or not so much losing connections, but again, what may be, again, when the vultures or something that may be lagging behind after the energies leave. Because I feel like there's something intensified against some energies, like with that someone tried to, I feel like somebody could even be I feel like a masculine energy is like laughing because they think that what I'm putting up today is, it contradicts what I'm saying, that I'm trying to move above something or something like this. I feel like somebody's trying to put me in a Luciferian energy or something like this, and that's not true. Okay, but I feel like somebody else is doing this to me. No, so again, with this whole energy of, okay, with this whole energy of trying to go above the Father, it also made me think about the North Node. Something about Taurus in the north node or something like this, okay? But again, I feel like, again, with my energy, it's almost like if that was the case, this would just be a connection, something with God, because this whole journey, again, with the past 2 years, started out with this whole wife of God concept, all right? And since we didn't get no divorce yet, I don't know what that means. But what God are we talking about? Okay? So again, yeah, with the dumb spirit, it says, Jesus said to the Father, all things are possible to him that believeth. Okay? So there is this just believe kind of energy. It says, knowing that faith in God is rewarded by God himself should bring strength and encouragement to every Christian. Okay? And again, I think Christian is like a follower of, let's see, because I like to, hmm Oh, to baptize into the Christ church. No, that's Christianing. Hold on, let me see. I don't have that long to do this, but it's still the same thing. No, it's not. Okay, it's spelled a little bit different. Okay, a believer in the follower of. Oh, wait a minute. Stop. Okay, a Christian being. This is so strange. I just realized this. It says a believer in the follower of Christ. So a Christian is the believer in the follower of Christ. Okay, so yeah, this could be meaning several things to me. I never read it. I never read it like this. Okay. Because I'm wondering, that's making me think about something. Like, why would people be? I mean, what type of belief is there? And what does one gain to believe in the follower of Christ? Do you get what I'm saying? So this could be what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like this snatcheroonie energy here. Like if someone be close to Christ or Christ's best friend or Christ, someone close or attached to Christ. Okay. A Christian is someone who believes in that person. So is this where the Christ energy could be lost and somebody believes in the follower of Christ, like the right hand man or the best friend or something of Christ? I wonder if that's what that means. Again, you guys know I have no agenda to serve on here. What comes out comes out. This is a thinking channel. This is a walking with channel. This is not me telling you anything. I don't need everybody to think how I think. Again, I just like for people to think, okay? And I feel like sometimes in the world today, we don't want people that think, because the true meaning of a word really makes a real difference. I mean, I know people don't want to talk about words and stuff like that, but nobody's saying that you have to check every single. But again, sometimes there's something just in me that wants to look again at a word or really be specific about what a word means before I claim to be it or something like that. Now, a regular conversation, I'm just talking to people. I'm not really concerned. But when you want me to sign a document, or when we're talking about understanding the text or something, the biblical text, I want to know what the words mean, because again, that's the whole essence of education, meaning training. We're like indoctrinated to see it some kind of way, and we're really the real meaning of the term at that time, because etymology is just the history of the word. Maybe means something else, so you may be signing up for something else. It's just, I don't know. It'll be hard to sit here and rethink and learn every single word that we think we know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it says also professing the Christian religion. Okay. All right. So okay, so again, it says here, knowing that faith in God is rewarded by God Himself, should bring strength and encouragement to every Christian. It says, now it does say it should bring. It did say it will. Okay, that's another thing that I just wanted to point out. It says Hebrews 11:6 says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please Him." All right, so I don't know. That's very telling here. Without faith, it is impossible to please Him. Him, I don't know who Him is, because this is talking about Hebrews 11:6, and we're not on that chapter right now, so I can't go to 11 and see who we were talking to relate. But again, this is just what it's saying. It says you might feel your faith is weak and need to be strengthened. It says Paul, it's funny we're talking about that energy today, told the church at Rome. Okay, so then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Romans 10:17. The daily practice of reading God's word will enrich and strengthen your life and enable you to be to better face the trials and problems of the troubled world. Now, this is true. I remember when I was in my text all day long, every day, that this is how I was combating these things or these spiritual attacks or something like this. Okay, until I felt like they became like physically harming to my vassal. Then I feel like I kind of stopped. I kind of like froze up to try to see you know how to combat that. Okay. All right. So it says, the strength and strengthen your life and enable you to better face the trials and problems of our troubled world. So again, back then, even the world was troubled. Now we're in some times where it's seemingly troubled, but I think people just want people to shut up and smile. Again, maybe that's where patience needs to come in at. As long as you're still alive, you're breathing and something like this. Okay. But I also feel like it's a time, or it was recently a time to build or to construct something. And I feel like it's sad because some people were being banned from being able to do so. Okay. And that's just my only problem with that. Okay. Let's see. So again, our troubled world. I feel like this is something that was resonating through media today a little bit. All right. And I feel like this is also, you know what I'm saying, troubled world. I put up a post earlier. It might still be on my Facebook, but I took it down from Instagram because I didn't want people to get conflicted what I was talking about. Okay. What I was talking about with that world card in reverse was another portion of that 666 energy. All right. Where I feel like again, the pyramid was, or the caste system was being flipped upside down. You'll see some people do this sign here. And this had it so that it's almost like the lions and the cattle were bullying the head energy, or the closest energy to God, by doing that with that inverted triangle. So again, it felt really heavy on me for some reason. I don't know, just energetically. um it felt very heavy for some reason here, because again, I feel like this is the energy of the capstone, or a Yeshua energy being rejected by their own hometown. Now, I just noticed recently, within the past 2 weeks, I don't really do messages and stuff like that on Instagram that much. Okay. I don't notice them that much. Okay. So, um, it, it's something about, I noticed that a lot of family members, again, this is almost like a cycle. Last year, something was happening. See, somebody found out about like some unjust that somebody was telling them or something like this, and then I felt like everybody turned back this way. All right. But I feel like something happened that was very distraught within the past 2 weeks or something, with the family and spirituality or something like that dynamic. Maybe even the shadow energy or karmic family members or whatever. Okay. So again, so I'm just wondering what that energy is, what it is about that particular energy here. Okay. What So again, and what happens when the world is troubled? Do these people feel something too? I just heard Schumann resonance, so maybe that's something I need to look out or meditate on. But yeah, it's almost like I'm even hearing that the world is showing her, you know what, backside. Okay. So but I feel like again, it's like the hang. Oh, see, and that's what I'm saying. That's why the world card to me, it does really resonate with the energy of the hangman. Because I feel like the feminine and the masculine aspect. I feel like this is the energy of, when the hangman is hanging around, I feel like the feminine world energy, helps him out. And I feel like when the feminine energy is in the upright, I feel like there is a leg up from a scorpionic energy. Okay. Because I did find that Scorpio sign on the knee of that world card energy. Okay. So I'm hearing like, again, take a knee, Capernaum or Kaepernick or something like this. Something about taking a knee or taking a rest or something like this. Okay. So it's like, I'm wondering if that's the energy of your staff and your rod. Comfort me. You get what I'm saying? I wonder if that's what that is. Okay. And has the staff and the rod been comforting someone else? Okay. Because I don't know, it just make me think about a chief of staff. Something like that. Hmm. So It says, so the troubled world, this could be that the world was in the reverse here. I feel like there's something about Dan, and there's something about Dan energy, like I said, with the wreath around the world card. But I also feel like there's something about Dan going into heaven. I wonder who Dan actually is. You know? I wonder which one of these energies is the Dan energy. And I don't know why I think about maybe a little bit about like Taurus or something like that. So, So again, this could be also global warming, or, you know, the Earth's core heating up or whatever. Okay, or just disturbance with the world card energy. It's almost like, you know, somebody wants to see someone naked and afraid, or wanted to. We have chapter 10 records the Pharisees coming to Jesus again to tempt him. And this could be Jesus, him or her. It says Jesus answers their questions and concerning divorce. Okay. So now, again, I don't know what this, we're not in the text right now, but it's something already resonating in me that this is something that somebody's trying to bring up here. All right. Because of a twin flame energy, because of a higher power sending in another energy or something like this. Okay. Because I feel like there's something about nothing can come from something. Okay. Some type of friendship or something like this. Okay. And I feel like, again, it was a time, or there's still time. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to my energy, it's time for anything. All right. I feel like these people may have a deadline, but I just don't feel like it's the same thing for me, because I feel like there's been such a major setback. Okay. In a force that has been having a hold on me, got a hold of me or something like this. Okay. To try to block off something. Okay. Higher level, higher learning, or higher level of understanding or seeing, or something like this. Okay. Now, again, divorce, this is also making me think about, even again, like I said, abortion or something like that, because that can be a divorce from like a nation divorcing, or, you know, scapegoating or something, one, or sacrificing or crucifying one of their own, you know what I'm saying, rejecting one of their own, or making someone feel rejected. This could be a test or a trial or something, because you have to think about this. This is like spiritual essence. This is like tribal energy. It's the Christian way. It's the Muslim. Everything is bunched up into this text. It's just, if you could discern it as you're reading it, you know, you'll see. Like, again, there's a little bit of Mesopotamia. There's a little bit of everything here. Even though we say there's older text, it doesn't matter. Most people have this text, and if you could resonate with it, it's all here. Okay. So again, there's different reasons why people were saying stuff in this text. All right, but we're going to go ahead and talk about divorce, because I'm, like I said, this could be talking about a separation of two individuals or something spiritually. But I feel like whatever God put together, or what naturally love puts together, nobody can put asunder. Okay, so that's just how I feel about the whole situation. Okay. All right. But again, like I said, this third party stuff of these females coming in, what God is almost like what God don't know won't hurt her or him. And in that instance, it just makes me think like, wait a minute. But once I spot it, it's dead. You see what I'm saying? I didn't say they are. I said it. Especially if somebody was cheating and coveting very unfairly. A natural something, okay. But if somebody is trying to take your identity and be you and do all this other stuff like this, okay, and just because it looks like they can do it better, I still wouldn't want to be with a grimy person. I mean, but anybody, somebody could feel that way. Somebody might like those type of energies and say, oh, well, this person fought for what they wanted, but, you know, really it's not what you wanted. You fought for somebody else's stuff. All right, somebody else's destiny or something like this, and you thought you could kill or railroad. You didn't think about that when this person was doing what they were doing. All right. So again, it says here that yeah, telling them it was because the hardness of their hearts that Moses wrote the precept about divorce found in now. So that's so funny that I just questioned that, and this is what we're seeing here. Okay, Moses wrote the precept about divorce found in Deuteronomy 24:1. Now we know Deuteronomy is about the enslavement or something like this. Okay, or taking some people in as prisoners of war or something like that. So again, we have to be careful about that kind of energy, especially when we're talking about Moshe or the Moab or the Jake energy. You know, because it could be some snake fest energy in here. Okay. So it's just something to be careful about, because I feel like they knew that these natural occurrences with spirituality and unions and stuff like that being put together by the ancestors or higher powers or galactic energy were happening. So again, there could be some kind of swaying of some kind of energy here to make it seem like something here, or make natural occurrences of like connections that are brought in by the ether seem evil or something like this. Okay, also maybe make a feminine speak on something like this so she can look like a harlot or something of that nature. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so yeah, usually this 7 of Cups is like some type of illusion or something. I feel like somebody's mask or some type of illusion is being revealed here. Okay, and then we have the 9 of Coins here. Okay, which is probably like the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, in reverse. All right, and we have victory to the suffer. Hold on, let's see. Victory to the suffrage jets. So I don't know, but that's in reverse here. I would like to know what that. Maybe I'll pull the book up on this. This is the in between tarot. Okay. So again, I don't know. Somebody may not be getting some type of victory here. Okay. This may be somebody trying to block some type of victory of some people that have suffered something. I don't know what a suffrage it is, but it sounds like somebody that suffered to me. Okay. So again, it says, so these do have like more of a Christian theme to them. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, this is kind of like a Christian like deck to me. It's looking like to me. All right. So, all right. So it was because of the hardness of the hearts that Moses wrote the precept about divorce found in Deuteronomy. So I don't know exactly what that means. All right. I guess we would have to go back to Deuteronomy to see, and we're not doing that right now. It says in verses 11 and 12, we read that Jesus said concerning divorce, and he said unto them, whosoever shall put his wife, put away his wife. So this make me think about a masculine energy here, okay? Or a feminine energy, okay? Put away his wife and marry another, committeth adultery against her. So this could be this energy here of, yeah, somebody trying to stop somebody from moving into a better union or something like this. I don't know. I'm not going to go too deep into it, because I feel like the person that I'm dealing with at some point in time, I feel like there was a connection, like a marriage or something like this, like a commitment, we'll say that, or a vow made, or a promise made, or a vow of love made. Okay. But I feel like this is also to stop people from, I feel like this is cock blocking energy. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and say it how it is. Okay. It says committeth adultery against her. Now, I can't say, now this is what I'm going to say. I feel like it's unethical. I feel like it is something very disturbing about people being in type of commitments that they don't know about, because that can be dangerous. It could cause harm. Okay? So, if somebody is saying, hey, let's get this, I don't know about, what I'm just saying is, it could be a dangerous thing. If we actually live in a society in 2022 where I may not know about a whole vow that's been, I might be with somebody for 30 years and don't know a whole vow that's been made over my head, behind my back, or with this person, knowing full well what they did with another person. And this gives a feminine energy, some type of ranking over me in my household or in society. That's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. If somebody might be talking about this is tradition, I think not. I think it sounds more like usurping. I think it sounds more like treasonous activity. Okay, and I feel like if if I'm committed to this text here, and I'm learning and I'm seeing, and I feel like I'm connected now to God now, mine at least. Okay, and this is something that people are automatically knowing in their mind. Okay, and other people in society don't know it. I don't know why it's hidden. You know what I'm saying? It almost sounds like these unfamiliar laws and little rules and stuff that Moab and Moshe and them was putting together. And I wonder again, does this have something to do with them not moving forward? Okay, it's just what I'm questioning here. All right. Maybe it's even something that should be up for discussion. I don't know. But again, we'll see. All right. So instead of it's cheaper to keep, it sounds like cheaper to keep her. Or either people are being crafty and they're having assets together and then divorcing from these women some kind of way and leaving these women, with nothing. It seems like a sneaky, easy way out of something here without some payment or something like this, or some type of responsibility. We'll say that. All right. Especially if the female has been exploited and ruined in some kind of way behind an instance where it may be hard for her to work. See, now that's what we talk about when we talk about alimony or something like this. Okay, it could be different reasons why somebody can get it. If you wanted your wife to stay home and take care of the children, and that's what you agreed on, and you know what I'm saying, and she has a certain lifestyle, okay. Also I feel like too, what I just said, I can't remember exactly what it was. What were we talking about? Yeah. So like again, if there's some type of something that was conspired behind the scenes that could have ruined her, and it's going to be hard for her to find work in a special, in some type of arena or something that she would work best in doing, or her choice of a career or something like this, okay? Then I feel like that's another means of alimony. Say, your husband has secret cameras in your house or something like this and captured you in an inappropriate something and shared this or made money off of it. Let's just say that. We're just saying stuff here. All right. And ruined you. Now society doesn't take you seriously. You were supposed to be led by spirit to, go into a powerful position or something like this. Okay. So again, that's like that's different. That's a level of betrayal and backstabbing. That's really different. All right. And I feel say this masculine don't want to own up to it or fess up to it, or they know the way that things happen in the background. You probably wouldn't be able to prove what was done. Okay. So that then creates a group of people that think they can get away with murder, because that's what that is. It's murder. Somebody assassinated somebody's character. All right. So I just like to talk about things, on another level here, and incorporate lots of different things in what we're talking about here in a general method. That's it. That's it. All right. So we have the 8 of coins here. Okay. And there's some kind of like eagle energy and star energy with this person that seemed like some kind of speaker or something like this. Okay. There's some type of print or something on these papers behind her. I'm even trying to figure out what the 8 of Pentacles would be standing for. That's the only thing about using new cards. But again, it's more so about these images here. Somebody standing there speaking her piece in front of these people that seem to be peaceful. Okay. I want to grab the book so bad, but I want to finish this up, okay? Because I do have to get back upstairs. All right, so again, we have yeah. In verses 11 and 12, we read that Jesus said concerning divorce, and it said, unto them, whoever shall put, yeah. But this means put away your wife. So this means that, again, a whole wife could be with a masculine energy still, possibly, again, in the past, present, or future. We're questioning this. Is this what this is talking about? And then, like, hide her away with assets or something like this, while he still hide another woman away, with assets while he's doing whatever, okay? While he's in this whole marriage that he's been committed to for a long time. All right. Or could it be vice versa? Okay. It's just what I'm just questioning this. Because it says put away his wife. This means like in a mental home, are we talking about? Is this like hide your wife and then exploit another woman in her behalf in the public? What is this? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, here I come. Yes, here I come. Just give me yeah, and nothing's going to change by you keep doing that and interrupting my live. Close the door and I'll be right up there. I'm going to finish this up and here I come. Okay, I'm going to come. Okay. No, it's okay. We don't need it. We're going to do something else. Just wash it then. Okay. I will be up there in 10 minutes. Okay. What I'm saying is, it's not going to change. I'm about to finish this video and then I'm coming up there in 10 minutes. Thanks for letting me know that you're done. I will be up there, but I'm not going to cancel this right now and come right there right now. Okay. And that may be too bad because I think it already is, actually. And even if it's not, I still have time. So we have do not touch it. Do not touch it.
Let me see the time.
I think it says 7:22 on my clock.
You better hurry.
Okay. Close the door, please. You know, it be that second set of child, don't it? It be that second set of child. I'm telling you, the one that didn't get raised with the other ones that didn't get put in their place properly. Get my heart rate up, boy. It's out of respect because I know what she's doing. I'm here. I'll take you there. All right. All right. So again, let's see. Yeah, so again, put away his wife. So like I said, this could mean several different things. This could mean a wife could be a widow and she don't even know it or something like this. This could mean a lot of things. This could be again somebody that puts his wife away in jail or some type of mental prison or something like this. All right? And she's just like a vegetable or just, extremely, because I feel like again, some of this was for other women to come in and feed off the energy of their particular feminine. So this is like this could be like treasonous energy. Like if you have another female, you know that I'm intelligent, right? But I may not be in the real world or something, but there's something about my mind or, there might be a man, he knows that you're smart. He knows you're intelligent or something like this. This may be something he like or he don't like. All right. So again, I feel like that would be a real dig in the chest. That's like a three of swords, man, to know that this woman got what it take. And if you would invest in her, even partially what you might invest in time, whatever it would be in someone else, that this woman would. So it takes it to another level as to then what's the real reason about this woman? Because she looks fine to me. She seems happy. She seems like this. She seems like, so what is it? And I feel like again, this is where maybe the masculine don't even know he's being taken advantage of by a succubus energy that really wants to be with him and be allowing him to still keep this woman in the dark without her knowing because it benefits somebody somewhere. If it didn't benefit somebody somewhere, especially if the woman was just an at-home mom and didn't even have a job or something like this, for most people that think that that's not appropriate these days, okay? I mean, what's the use of still having that person around? Why not just go over to the more abundant looking person and be with that person? It makes no sense. That's when I have to say that there's restrictions or something about the construct or something about something else that's going on in the background where a man may not be able to be fully in control of his life that makes it where they would have to do this to one person, to a mate or something. All right. This could also be a way of a brother taking like a altered energy or a brother or a look-alike energy taking over and you know actually not being married to. So then is the woman, what is it about the woman then? If you are a galactic and earthly being and your spouse is the original spouse is not really the one that's there anymore. So are you not married to this new person that's in the likeness of this person that steps in? It's a lot of different things that a lot of different measures I feel like to this. So and I feel like it's kind of rude because like why not just let the person be happy, be free, and do that? Why have to tear them down? Because I feel like this has something to do with this kind of energy that I've been pulling on lately. All right. It's different for a masculine energy to degrade or defame or watch as the wife is being mentally or spiritually attacked and brought low or something like this, and then only allowed to have the other woman come in. All you had to do was just be honest, speak up, and leave, or say whatever. But some of us don't even know that we're in these type of commitments. That's the scary part. Okay, let's see. So there, I feel like there's just some. This is like some type of restrict. I keep thinking about punishments or restriction. Okay, and marry another committeth adultery against her. Okay, And I just don't know. I feel like this could be a fear tactic for someone, because then this could leave people that maybe have found something beautiful and pure that was handed in by a higher power or authority, it to be shunned by society or something like this, okay? Especially if people now don't like a certain energy that someone has torn down behind the scenes. It's just what it make it look like to me. Committed adultery against her, okay? And if a woman shall put away her husband and be married, she committeth adultery, okay? And I feel like this is just a manipulating tactic here for these people in order to do something like this. But it could be true. It depends on what you think and how you feel and what you discern, okay? All right. It's that, and I feel like also this is like an energy of maybe a fatherly or an older spouse or something like this. Maybe stepping in the way here because they don't want nothing to do with you, and they've been doing whatever they're doing, but maybe they just don't maybe they just don't want this other person to come in that you seem to be fond of. Because I feel like earlier I heard somebody say nothing can come of something, but I feel like yes. Give me a second. I'm in the middle of something. Don't be rude. But I feel like it's also this energy of mhm. Okay, hold on a second. Um, let's see. Um, yeah, and they feel that way, about the situation to block somebody from moving forward or something like this, okay? I'm almost done with this.
You only have
Okay.
26 minutes.
Yeah, okay. And I may not be able to do it then. We're gonna have to use what we have here. There's some in that closet.
I have a different style.
Listen, and we're not gonna be doing that then. You should have thought about it earlier. Watch out. We're gonna figure out something to do to your hair. If you even go to school tomorrow, because you are still not feeling well. And I don't need no other type of extracurricular activities in my video. So cut it out. So we have here the compassion of go talk to your sister. Go ask your sister. Just go ask her, or go look in that closet upstairs and see if there's something in there. Excuse me. You're going to listen to what I'm saying and you're going to wait. I will be up there in a minute. I'm not going to make it to the store in time. And that's just it. So we will have to find something else to do to it. And whatever this is, you can take that right upstairs, because I asked you to give me 10 more minutes and I will be up there. Do not come back down here. I need my 10 minutes straight and I'll be up there. You interrupting me for 5 minutes is not going to help. It is too much going on around here. I cannot. That is my pet peeve, y'all. It's my pet peeve. It is so disrespectful to me. It's my pet peeve. I be sitting in this house 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? And it's something so detrimental when I sit down for 10 or 15 minutes. I just feel like it's just ridiculous. And I'm trying to finish this up. I know I have to get back up there soon. It's just like, I just can't stand that. I just told you ain't nothing going to change. I think people be thinking I'm strict or something like that, but it just is what it is. And it's about some hairstyle or something. It's all kind of hair in this house. And it's too late for me to go to the place. So I don't even understand why we're still talking about it. I like to say something once or twice and that's it. And lately that has not been enough around here. All right. So again, we have whoever shall put his yeah. So again, this could be that kind of energy here. Because I feel like there's gonna also be natural things that occur in situations where people get a divorce. I don't know. I just feel like this is even talking about a higher quality energy, like again about like abortion or cutting people off from being a nation or something like that. I just really feel like that. All right. It says the compassion of Jesus is seen in his as he ministers to the little children and to the blind men in the same chapter. It says, what a lesson for Christians today. We are often too busy to have time for others. Okay. It says, we sincerely need, and like I said, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? How that just happened right now in front of y'all right here? And how she took it to that level, and how now I'm reading right out of my mouth right here something about not having time for others. While a scene is being committed around here. Do you see the kind of I don't know. I know it's natural things that occur, but also I think that it be heavy manipulation. Because like I said, I sat here 24 hours a day, most likely I'm at my house. You see what I'm saying? So if I take an hour, even if there's 3 hours in my day that I decide to come and record, do you see what I'm saying? There shouldn't be a problem with that. Why is it so much of a bombardment of phone calls and activity coming in? And it's only sometimes when I really want to get a message across. All right. So it's just going to make somebody look so bad of a parent or something like this. But I don't care what people think. Okay, so it says, we are often too busy to have time for others. We sincerely need more compassion and love, not only towards fellow Christians, but towards a lost and dying world. Okay, so this is making me think about the energies in the world card. Okay, and also, like I said, toward a lost and dying world. Okay, fellow Christians. Okay, so like I said, these are people that are believers in the followers of Christ. All right, but I'm wondering if these people didn't really deal with Christ, because if you're a Christian, it means that this is someone who is a follower, who believes in the follower of Christ. That means that that's who they believe in, that's who they're worshiping or something like that. So this could be like somebody that might be more popular than the Christ energy, and that's why these people follow that person. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, does that take away from the Christ energy then, the Christian energy? It says, it says, may God grant us the compassion and ability to see a world that is looking for someone who really cares about them. Okay, and I feel like this is the energy too, because somebody could be in a relationship or a situationship where they don't feel this. Okay, they don't feel that same thing or something like this. Okay. And it says, and I feel like, again, it's fair, but if it's unrequited, and if this is one of these energetic relationships, I feel like it's unfair if someone is blocking out one energy. That means that it's, again, usury, that you were just there to use someone, right? And then, again, prove to me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? If that's not the case. You see what I'm saying? You and some wife or something using another woman or another man. It says, who can give them the peace they are seeking. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of this is making me think about a situationship where somebody is going to be left like bare or something like this. All right, because they can't even go back to the place they were because something is lost. And then again, whatever it was that they may have been, feeling or sensing or picking up on also is gone. Okay. So again, and I feel like that's with this twin flame journey may bring more heartache than anything. Okay. So we have proverb for today. The blessing of the Lord is it maketh rich, and he added no sorrow with it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you guys soon. I have to get upstairs. Take care. Bye.